Well, hello, my darlings. This is your Empress D from Empress Empire, and I am here with a message. I want to thank God and all his beings of white light. May they come and assist me while I deliver this message for you. Let's see what messages they have for the collective today. Messages do we have for the collective? What messages? We have a rebirth. We have a transformation with the death card here. We're in a new season right now, for real. Like, the tables have turned tremendously, and some people they wasn't ready. They definitely were not ready. When I get the death card in this deck, it almost feels like other people had to suffer for certain individuals to come to this point. So if you've been mistreated or let down, disappointed, hurt, betrayed, right now is the time to just let it all go. Why? 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 Why would I have to let it all go? Because me, you see, me personally, I'm about justice. So I don't like shit that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not correct. But what the message is saying, this was for a purpose, okay? This was meant to happen so that this person could get to this stage in their life. So even though it seems that it's, fucked up, or whatever happened to you, it's almost like it's not worse than what happened to Jesus, right? So you'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? You'll be okay. Sometimes God has to do these things to help other individuals, and God never gives you anything that you can't handle. So you're still standing, you're still moving forward. It's just our ego, right? Our ego is like, no, that's not right, fuck that shit, I can say, hold on, right? But God wants you to let it go, and he's proud of you, and he's like, don't worry, because you will be recompensated for this, okay? And by letting this go as well, you have the opportunity to transform and grow and be in a new stage in your life, okay? Because what is more powerful than the things that we overcame and we're still here, right? That's one of the most powerful feelings that a human being can have. Like, hey, I went, like, when you have a success story, right? That's the basis of it, the foundation of it. I went through this, I went through this, I went through this, and I'm still here, and I'm still standing, and I'm still successful, and I'm still going forward, right? So we want to look at it from that perspective. Okay, if somebody had to hurt you or, betray you, step on you, like, some people, they try to step on other people to get to their success, and fuck it, you were strong enough to be this person's ladder, and they're never gonna forget you. And of course they have to pay for what they did. So at this time, it doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect you. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, it doesn't affect you because they weren't successful in breaking you. They weren't successful in ending you. With the death card, they weren't successful at that. Period. you recovered. You recovered, or you're recovering. Or you already, you already done with this. Now this person has to go through the motions of feeling how you felt. Defeated, betrayed, sad. Okay, unhurt. Like, it's almost like they didn't recognize you. They didn't recognize you. So they did what they thought they had to do at the time, which obviously wasn't, beneficial for you at the time in that moment. But it will be beneficial for you in the long run. Sometimes people put you in a position where you feel like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And you end up being able to do it. Had this horrible thing not happened to you, where you thought this is the end of me, right? Had that horrible thing not happened to you, you wouldn't recognize your ability. You wouldn't recognize your strength. So when people do fucked up shit to you, you just be like, yo, thank you. Okay? Thank you. Because had you not try to break me, had you not try to destroy me, had you not try to trample all over me, make me feel worthless, had you not done that to me, I wouldn't be who I am right now. I wouldn't be so sure of myself. I wouldn't be able to heal the way that I'm healing. So thank you. Right? Sometimes things appear to be so bad, but it could be worse, But like I said, now this person is gonna wave their flag like, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever they try to do to you, it didn't work. It didn't work. But they had to do that to you, and you had to react the way that you did, or do what you did, right? Everybody's story is different. You had to do what you did so that they could end up waving their flag and realizing, oh shit, maybe I'm the fucking problem, and I have to shut the hell up and go work on myself. It took them to hurt you, and for you to rise up, for them to realize, it's just the way life is like that sometimes, Yeah. I feel like now you're starting a new chapter in your life. This person as well, because I see the two wands. You're seeing things differently. Both of you are seeing things differently. You and the person that tried to break you. Justice is being served in this situation. And like I said, I know that it didn't work in your favor. I know that it didn't work in your favor in the past. And you had to heal from it. But it just made you a brand new person. It made you more powerful mentally. Okay? For the females or the males, whatever resonates. But now you are so in tune with your discernment when it comes to red flags, my darling. Okay? Now you know what a real red flag is. Okay? It made you recognize, who comes to try to play with you. Okay? You made a decision. This person made a decision. Whoever this is that hurt you, they are in conflict. Wherever they are, with whoever they are, this is the karma. The Lovers in reverse. This person might have been a romantic partner with you, and they made a wrong choice. They made such a wrong choice that it affected their health, their finances, their well-being, their livelihood, everything that could have been divinely guided for them. It got stripped away. It got taken away from them. They lost the favor, right? Because of how they did you. They made you feel like a It was almost like you were a royal, powerful, happy, you know, light energy, and this person was like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. And it made you feel like garbage. It's almost like they overlooked you. They could have just broken your heart terribly. But, you know, for their own demise and your victory. Whoever this is, they might want to come to you, you know, more loving, more passionate, emotionally matured. Throughout this that happened to you, you became more emotionally mature as well. Look, bottom of the deck, you can't make it up. Even though I didn't see a heartbreak card here, but I'm feeling the energy. And that's what happened. They broke your heart, but they break their own heart. And they realized, like, hey, I need to stop being like this and be more emotionally mature and open. Okay, this person was extremely immature. And had they been mature enough, obviously they would have not hurt you. But because they were immature, that's just what they did. Because that's just, you know, who they were. But your reaction, your glow up, your healing, your decision to get back up and just go down a new path, or just continue on your way, seeing things differently, feeling like, okay, now I can go out in the world and I'm smarter, I'm more ready, I'm more prepared, right? It almost feels like this made this person's heart chakra open. You know what? I don't know why I keep getting the situation with Karol G and Anuel. And it's reminding me of that. Like, now they're putting a lot of videos of, because now he's trying to, you know, like, get her back and everything, after he went and had like 2 babies and got married and all this bullshit that he did. He just walked away from her with no regard, right? He was just like, fuck it. He stomped on her. Look, she was like, please, you know, like somebody very blessed, okay? And he just was like, fuck that, this is over. Oh, I don't care. And he made her feel like shit, to the point where she was like crying in concerts and this and that and whatever the third. Now she healed, right? She healed from the heartbreak, and she saw things differently. She went on a new path, and now he's trying to come back as a loving man, emotionally mature, whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? What happens after that, we don't know. But I got her face in my head, and and they're like, okay, compare it to this situation, and I'm like, it makes total sense. You know, now the way that she sees things, she sees what the red flags are. She's more prepared. She feels more powerful. She feels more sexy, more, you know, appealing, more regenerated. And now he's in that energy of, you know, wanting her back. It's up to her, right? Now he's in that open energy to receive and whatever. And he wants to give this offer, right? But then here we have this, the completion of a cycle. Change is up to her, right? Everything is about free will. Same thing with you in this situation. It's all about free will. And of course, every situation is different. That was just an example of what popped up so that I can, you know, correlate with the energy that this reading is giving. So let's clarify the Death card. Yeah. After this ending, they thought about the past. They didn't feel good enough. This is also the way they made you feel. A river of emotions, suffering. This ending, whatever it was, it caused you so much grief. And like I said, it just made you feel like not good enough. But I saw the card of projecting. And it's like they were projecting. What they felt, they were projecting it onto you. And that's why they weren't able to see their worth or see the worth of the connection or whatever the case is. Yeah, the connection, because we did see the Lover's card. Yeah, this person had an epiphany, right? The fact that whatever they tried to go to was unsuccessful, now they're having an epiphany and a breakthrough. Because clearly on this horse, they were headed somewhere else. It just wasn't towards you. And then during this healing process, this person has realized that they have to transform. But you also transformed in this situation. I'm hearing the word double-edged sword. So whatever this person did caused a double-edged sword for themselves, right? You sabotage this person, so now you're going to be sabotaged. And if you don't transform, you're going to stay in this dark energy. Like, this painful recovery has required, like, it's forced a transformation for you and this person. It's giving me, you know, twin vibes with the projecting and all that. It's giving me twin flame vibes. And after this healing and taking on everything in a new light, what do we have? Your higher self has been activated. And also this person's higher self has been activated. And that's why in the beginning of the reading, I was feeling that energy that you can't hold the grudges, you can't be mad, you can't do any of that, because this was all for a higher purpose, right? For you and this person. God knows what he does. God knows what he does, okay? Clarify this King of Cups. We always need to trust that God has a bigger plan for us, no matter what happens. Even though this person comes in loving energy, they might come back into your life in a loving energy, maybe trying to propose something. They still feel lack. They still feel doubts. They're still in a dark energy, in a dark space. It could also be that their higher self has been activated, but they still have self-doubt within themselves. And you could too. You could have some fears and some doubts, you know, as well. There's an energy of not focusing on the present moment. Somebody is living in the past maybe too much. Okay? It is important to know, regardless of what happened, to be in an energy of gratitude so that you can attract abundance into your life in all forms, right? Financially, spiritually, emotionally. Sorry guys, I had to pause it real quick, but I'm back. Let's see what else. We left off at the energy of abundance, positive. I feel like focusing too much on, there's too much energy. There's like what you don't have, right? What you can and cannot do. Like, I feel like this is one of the things that held this person back. The fear of not having enough made them doubt themselves heavily, and they failed to live in the present moment. Okay, that was they're awakening to this fact, awakening to the light, You also are. You freed yourself from the situation. Now you're open to opportunities. Okay. This person could also be remembering or wanting to take a leap of faith. But I feel like whatever the situation was for you, it was it's very liberating to be able to heal from it and move forward. Okay, that gave you a new sense of strength. And you see, you didn't really have to worry because justice, okay, the justice. And then it's crazy in this situation because it almost feels like this person has gotten the karma that they deserve. And now the justice is overweighing. You see how the justice is kind of heavier? It's tilting the scale more towards the justice card. It's almost like, okay, this person was probably suffering the karma, and now the justice is outweighing the karma. So it's almost like the karma has been paid off, right? Maybe for you and this person, karma has been paid off, and now the justice has to reign supreme, and then the balance comes in. Yeah, their karma was to be bound to toxicity, right? And that's probably why this person lacked and doubted themselves, because they were so used to that, being in toxic situations with toxic people, feeling tied down, bound, like, you know, this person was probably used to that kind of energy. Give me more on this toxicity. Give me more on this toxicity. Reflection and projection. Guarded and vulnerable. It almost feels like the fact that this person reflected onto you certain maybe insecurities that you had. You lacked vulnerability towards them. It's almost like you got guarded. Like this person was in so much toxic shit and they gave you so much toxic energy. It's almost like you felt defeated. You felt broken. And then you just put your guard up. And it's almost like you reflected you reflected the toxic behaviors back to this person. Like you highlighted them. Like you made them see like, damn, I'm used to toxic shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to this lovey-dovey, you know, emotional shit. I'm used to toxic shit. So you reflected that to them, back to them, by being guarded. You know, they were probably like, yo, why so-and-so is not, you know what I'm saying? Like, not being bound and attached to me. Like, why can't I create the same patterns that I have with other people with this person, right? So you automatically because your higher self was activated. So you weren't going to act like other people. Right? Now you're open to receive guidance from the universe. This person is as well. Look, the alchemy. Yep, you guys are receiving the signs as well. The spirit guides and the ancestors, they're working in this situation. Because it was all orchestrated by God. You know, God is going to bring people into your life that reject you, that make you feel worthless, that make you feel unsuccessful, unvictorious, so that you can grow. Period. I feel like the signs for this person, they're coming in hot. Like they're very intense. Very intense. Yeah. So that they can release, surrender, and purge. Purge those negative emotions as well as you. I also feel that this person might want to have a sexual release as well with you. You've been cold and detached from this person, or they've been cold and detached from you. Yeah, they're in their ego. Like they're not telling you exactly what they desire. They're probably not even communicating with you either. It's like this person, they know your gifts, they know you're abundant, they know that you are the it, but they're too much in their ego. And a lot of this ego stuff is like sexual energy. Assistance from the spirit guides. You're receiving, you also receive the assistance from the spirit guides to purge this person out of your life, or to purge them out of your energy. And to focus like on your gifts and focus on your abundance. To focus on your physical appearance as well. Yeah, there's going to be a harvest from this work that you've done for yourself. Okay. And also, this person was involved with third party situations. Third party, external parties like other people. And this autumn, okay, coming up, look, masculine at the bottom of the deck, and then the third eye, and then the closed off card. You see him guarded, closed off, resistant. It's almost like after it, maybe in this coming autumn season, the third parties and the lower vibrational energies, this doesn't only have to be people. Obviously is 3 women here. It doesn't necessarily have to be people, but you could just see the darkness. You can see the drinking, the partying, the vanity, right? Vanity, ego. The masculine is getting clarity, and it's almost like he's becoming guarded and closed off from this lifestyle. Yeah, because they're like, wait, I have a purpose here in life. That's what I'm saying. They're getting downloads. They're getting signs that they've been submitting to, toxic situations that have taken control. Lust. You see, what is this? This man, he don't even look like he's married to whoever this is. Right? This looks like some type of mistress that he paid for like dominatrix or something, or you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, he's like, wait, what am I doing? When he's in these third party situations or these low vibrational energies, it's almost like he gets an epiphany. You see that light right there? And he gets an epiphany. He's like, wait. That's why he's becoming closed off and guarded and resistant to this lifestyle now. Because they probably got awoken up to their purpose. They've probably been studying themselves. Yeah. What is this? These tactics of control and this lower vibrational energy, what has gotten them? This temptation and stuff like that. It's caused them to deceive themselves, deceive you, but also themselves. Okay. If this person stays under that water for much longer, what is going to happen? They're going to drown. Unexpected changes are coming into this person's life. And I know that it has to do with these external third party situations. They probably have also deceived them. Because, no matter what in life, what you give, that's what you get back. So whatever this person, they did to you, and they tried control tactics on you with lust and sex and this and that, it's going to be getting back done to them. And this is in the reverse. Their stability is going to be affected. But guess what? This is fated. This is divine intervention. Why? Because the universe and God needs this person to grow. Okay? They need them to grow. So it's almost like through the spring and the summer, this person is going to be trying to work on themselves, and then some crazy shit is gonna happen, and it's all gonna come full circle for them. In the meantime, they are spying. Okay? And look, they're gonna recognize their soul growth, their self-worth. Okay? And they spying on you, and they're like, wow, you know, this person is like, they value themselves, like they love themselves. So you see, you loving yourself and valuing yourself, having your own boundaries, listening to the messages from the divine and everything is gonna assist them. Even if they try to control you with deception and temptation and all that bullshit, they getting that shit right back. Okay? It's like a boomerang. It's what's happening. But it's divine intervention, because look at that. Divine intervention, and the trust the divine timing card comes out. And we were talking about in the beginning how you need to trust God. Look, for this rebirth. Okay, and this rebirth is what? It's going to bring you happiness. It's going to strengthen you. It's going to empower you. And guess what? It's going to bring in someone. It could be this person. It's up to you if you take them back. Because after they realize certain things, they are going to come back around. But it's going to open up a whole new door for passion and, you know, aligned connections for you. Aligned connections. No more stalemates. Okay? No more detached, cold energy. You see? As you're changing, you're healing your inner child. You're helping this person heal their inner child. And they're feeling the brunt of their decisions. Okay? They're in their thoughts. They're isolated. They're trying to form a solid structure for themselves. They're receiving messages from the divine in their dreams, or in, you know, in the awakened state, because you see the birds there, but most likely in their dreams. Okay? To bring them back to center. This is, again, is giving twin flame energy to communicate, right? To make the decision to communicate, to focus on taking care of their bodies and protecting their energy. Okay? I feel like whatever contract that you guys did have, if it had to be broken, it's broken. Okay? And this person might bring you an offer to come back into union. Look, they're taking action to start new beginnings, because during the separation, they've been longing for you. Okay? They rejected you and they left you out in the cold. Okay? They left you broken, or now they feel broken without you, because the contracts, you see, until the debt, right? The debt is about to be paid. Okay? That debt is about to be paid, and they're going to come back trying to apologize to you. They're regretful about what they did. And we have here regret and repression. So it's like, you see, you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to worry about nothing. Because the divine timing, God, everything, they take care of it. They take care of that. They don't want you to lower your vibration and be in energy of anger and resentment. They don't want you to do that. They just want you to let it be, because the divine, God, the powers that be, they're gonna handle this for you. And then you're gonna have the choice if you want to fuck with this or not. Regardless, the purpose has been fulfilled to make you grow, to, you know, free you, to open up your life to new opportunities. So, you know, this person did their mission, and so did you. It's all about that. You know, it's all about fulfilling our purpose here in life. It's not always the ideal situation, but it's always the situation that you need. Okay? Because God knows what we need. We don't even know what the fuck we need sometimes. Because shit happens and we don't even realize. We have an epiphany after the fact. Like, oh, wait. That's why we gotta trust God. Period. You see, I'm not over here trying to tell you the future. I'm just trying to be a guide while you're on your journey. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. And throughout this journey, right, my own journey, I have solidified how much I trust and love God because of the works that he's done in my life. And believe me, my situations have not always been ideal. That is for sure. There's been a lot of struggles, sacrifices, tears, blood, blah, 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 all that bullshit. But when you keep your faith and you keep trusting in God, even though you, what is the faith is like what, like it's blind, because you don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. But when you trust and you have faith, like, the things that come to pass most of the times are very beautiful, very liberating, very groundbreaking. Okay? You accomplish things that you never thought you could accomplish. You become a person that you never thought you could be. God will restore you like in ways that you can't even imagine. Because when you're broken, he's right there. When you're glowing, he's right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, he's right there. He will never forget you. He will never forsake you or abandon you. You know? And it goes back to, I was thinking about when Jesus was on the cross, and he was so fucked up. He was so fucked up that he was like, yo, my G, but what happened? Like, you forgot me? What? These motherfuckers done tore me to pieces. And then, you know, God created the biggest miracle that people had ever seen before. Like, look, you could not break him. You thought that you broke him, but you didn't. And you see how after, you know, after he actually passes away, like the ground starts breaking and everything starts falling apart. That's what happens in our lives with people. And you saw how Jesus was like, oh, I just pray for you. You know, I pray for you guys because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all just done did. Y'all don't know what y'all fucking with. Fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying? Then their whole palaces and everything they thought was indestructible destroyed because they fucked with a chosen one. And that is just what happens in life, period. And that is why, you know, anger and resentment, or just like, it hinders you. It hinders you. So we just gotta learn from everything that happens to us. It's just a lesson for us to learn, ourselves deeper. All right, we have many layers, many seasons and talents, gifts that have yet to be unlocked. The more you trust God, the more you have faith, the more you move in a high vibrational energy, the more you will see, the more you will uncover. But I'm gonna go. I love you guys. If you like my vibe, comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you. This is your Empress D signing off. See you in the next one. Bye.